Hey guys, Fizz here, and today we're talking about Halo 5, Halo 5 Warzone. Now, this is a new game mode that was introduced just with Halo 5, and it's pretty ambitious. They definitely wanted to do something big in scope. They made four actually maps just specific for this game mode only, and they're pretty large. I'd compare them to probably a Battlefield size map, only just more linear. So where Battlefield has more open circular maps, this is a very linear shape. You start off at a home base for whatever team, and then you kind of work your way towards the middle. It's a bit like a tug of war with bases, but not quite like domination. It's very, like I said again, it's very linear. So you got 12v12, so 24 players. You have AI everywhere as well. You gotta kill the AI for points, gotta kill the players for points. There's bosses that spawn all around. It's a very busy game type where strategy really can change in an instant. There's a lot of different ways to win this game mode. For example, it's first to 1,000 points, and a lot of things get you points. Killing players gets you points, killing AI gets you points, killing the bosses, and there's different kinds of bosses that give you more points or less points. Doing just a lot of things gets you points, and taking over the bases, I think, gets you makes it so it doubles the points you get for killing a Spartan. At least that's what I think. I'm not entirely sure what the bases do other than provide spawn points and areas for you to buy your different use your different rec cards and stuff like that. But I've noticed that your points do go up faster when you have the majority of the bases. So I'm not sure. I have to look into it, but it either just gives you points randomly, or it gives you more points for getting kills. I again, not quite sure. I'm leaning more towards it just gives you points randomly. That makes the most sense. Anyways, first to 1,000, so lots of the different things get you points. Or if you take over all the bases, it opens up the enemy team's base, and you can go in there and destroy their core and win the game like that. So, there's lots of different things that you can do to sway the battle in your favor. So you could be, usually legendary bosses spawn pretty early. You can go after that legendary boss and, have your whole team attack that legendary boss. But then while you're killing that legendary boss, getting those points, the enemy team might take over one of your bases and start getting points faster than you. So while you got a 150 point lead, they could take over a base and hold it down and keep it and basically, score more points than you and start, turning the tide of battle that way. And I like it. Warzone is fun. It is definitely new. A lot of people think for some reason that it was meant to replace Big Team Battle, but no. Big Team Battle is still coming in the next big content patch in, I believe, December, which is going to be pretty nice. Definitely excited for that because I am more traditional Halo guy. While I do like Warzone, I was one of the people who was like, well, this is cool and everything when they first showed it off, but I just want classic Halo multiplayer. And so, of course, they provided that with Arena, and they're bringing in Big Team Battle later. And so, that's definitely cool. However, I am pleasantly surprised by Warzone. The whole premise of it was, foreign to a lot of Halo players. But, in actual practice, it's a real fun game mode. It's definitely the casual game mode. You have all the different weapon variants and all the different power-ups and boosts and stuff that you can use. And it's a lot different than Arena, obviously, for, just the sheer fact that you can use all your cards in here. You can call in vehicles. It's not about power weapons or pickups or anything like that. You can call in everything. You can equip whatever you want as long as you have the card for it and the points to use it. And that's another thing. A lot of people were worried that this was going to be pay to win. A lot of people still think it is pay to win. However, I think it's balanced in a way where I can have the most overpowered crap in the game, but if I don't do good myself and earn the points to use those items, then it really doesn't matter. I believe Arsenal is who gave the argument that you can sit still, do nothing, and your teammates getting kills and stuff will get you rec energy. It actually doesn't. I've tested this out. Unless you're getting points, you don't get any rec energy. Unless you join a game in late, then they give you some, to kind of balance it. Because if you join the game in late and have one rec energy, you're not going to be able to use any of your cards, and the other team is just going to wipe the floor with you. But it also does create another balancing effect because, somebody could call in somebody could call in a Warthog or a Ghost really early on, but you might be saving up your money for a tank, and so then they have Ghost and stuff early on, and you just come out of the arena later on with a tank and just completely shred everybody. However, it doesn't get, I don't think the balance issue gets to the point where it becomes overpowered, because any vehicle that you know, somebody calls in, somebody could call in a level 9 vehicle or whatever. I don't even know if there is any level 9 vehicles, but somebody could call in a 9 cost vehicle, and you can kill them and take the vehicle for yourself. I mean, it just calls the item into play and you get to use it first, yes, but say somebody calls in an energy sword, which isn't very useful in this game mode, but say somebody calls in an energy sword, right? I kill that person with a sniper rifle. I can then go and take his energy sword. Like, it doesn't, I can take it. It's not exclusive to them or anything. So, as far as the balancing issue goes and this being pay to win, there's been nothing that has made me go, oh man, they won because they had that. Like, yes, they can call in tanks, but so can I. A tank is a very common thing to find in a rec pack, and if you get a commendation for it, or a certification for it, excuse me, if you get a certification for a tank, you can get tanks like in every pack you open. It's kind of crazy. But you know, I mean, it's not completely free of the pay to win aspect, of course. But I'm just saying that it's done so in a way that doesn't really sway the tide of battle too easily. Because obviously, again, if I'm a better player than somebody, them having an Oni Warthog, I'm just gonna kill them with a sniper rifle, take the Oni Warthog, and save myself the, I believe, 6 rec energy it costs to call one in. I mean, of course, everything is balanced in Halo into a way where I do not feel like the person with more cards has the advantage. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that it's not pay to win. There are pay to win aspects in the fact that I can, you know, buy cards, but I don't feel like it's like it's Advanced Warfare, where I can buy a bunch of packs, get a better weapon than you, then go into a competitive game mode and win because I had that better weapon. And then, of course, if you are just completely appalled by the fact that requisitions and all that stuff exist in the first place, play Arena. I mean, Arena is your option. Big Team Battle is going to be in the Arena playlist, and so will not have these rec systems or anything like that. You can still use your cosmetic stuff in Arena, of course. So, you know, if I unlock a helmet, if I unlock an armor piece or some skins for my guns, I can still use those. You know, there's nothing wrong with cosmetics. I don't feel like cosmetic items, you know, should be banned from Arena. But, you know, you can't use your... Oh, and you can use boosts, XP boosts. If you open up rec packs, you can earn XP boosts that are conditional. So some boosts will be like, you know, it'll be just a regular uncommon boost, and it'll say, you know, win a game of Arena, and you'll get some more XP. But other ones will be like score in the top 75% of, or score in the top 50% of kills for that game. So if you're not, you know, top 2 of your team, you're not gonna get the boost. And you know, I don't think the card gets burnt though. I think if you don't qualify for the boost, I think the card just goes back in your inventory. So that would kind of suck if you use a card, you don't qualify for it, and then it, you know, it gets removed from your inventory. I'd be a little upset by that. But yeah, so the only things you can use in Arena are of course the XP boosts, XP boost camos, and you know, cosmetic, you know, gear for your character, stuff like that. And I don't feel like that's, you know, I feel like that's a good thing. That's pretty cool. They split it up into a way where there's something for everybody. You know, they really wanted people to try Warzone. Even the Arena players like me, they gave us incentives for it. You do get more XP in Warzone. The games are longer. You get more rec points for playing Warzone, and you know, stuff like that. But then of course there still is that Arena classic multiplayer. They're bringing back Big Team Battle. They're bringing in all this stuff. I think that they just wanted to leave it like this first, so that they have incentivize more people to try Warzone, because I know a lot of people, if it, you know, like if they hadn't pushed it so hard, probably wouldn't have tried Warzone at all, would have gone this game's entire life cycle without trying Warzone once, and they would have missed out, because I will admit, Warzone is pretty fun. I'm definitely glad it's here. I'm glad I played it. It is definitely a huge innovation as far as, you know, Halo multiplayer is concerned. It changes things up quite a bit, and I do like it. I like this new dynamic of fighting for control of the map, and also fighting these AI bosses and the players. You know, you kind of have that 3-faction setup where you'll have the AI attack a base or whatever, you know, the AI going around the base, but then you'll also have these players, the players there too, and so it's like red team and blue team both fighting, attacking these different bosses, and then you'll have the bosses fighting both of us, and then you'll have the players kind of start turning on each other, trying to make sure that their team gets the kill, and it's a pretty cool dynamic. I definitely like it. You know, I know I've been ranting for some time now, but in just a whole lot of words, I've basically just summed up that I'm enjoying Warzone, and I'm glad it's here. It definitely is a new step for the franchise, changes it up in a way where it makes it, you know, it's still Halo multiplayer, but with a lot of stuff going on. It's definitely crazy, chaotic, but it's fun. It really is fun. And of course, arena multiplayer is still there for those who want it, having a blast in arena. I got put in Diamond and Platinum in 2 separate playlists, so I'm keep trying to rank up in that. I'm liking that there's the 2 ranking systems, so you're still earning XP in arena and stuff, but then there's also the ranking, you know, for how good you're doing, how many wins you're getting. Makes it pretty cool. You know, Counter-Strike has that, and that's one of the reasons a lot of people play, so I can see a lot of people playing arena just to, you know, get to the top, get to that Onyx or Champion rank there. Anyways, you know, that's pretty much it. Warzone's great. Can't wait to see what comes next in these next couple patches. Definitely can't wait for Forge and Big Team Battle. That's gonna be pretty exciting. So if you enjoyed this video, you know, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know down below if you guys have been playing Warzone, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay classy, guys.